Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to today's episode of Literary Reflections. Today, we embark on an expansive journey into one of the most enduring and profound love stories in Persian literature, Khosrow and Shirin. Like Bamdadi Khomar, this tale is often presented on the surface as a love story, but at its heart, it is far more, a tapestry of passion and duty, human weakness and transformation, joy and tragedy woven through the lives of its central characters. Penned by the great 12th century Persian poet Nezami Ganjavi, the narrative is both lyrical and profound. It is a meditation on love, power, identity, and the costs imposed on a life by choices, whether wise or impulsive. Our story begins with Khosrow Parviz, a Persian prince, brilliant, charismatic, and driven by a restless yearning for meaning beyond the pleasures and responsibilities of royalty. His early life was shaped by privilege and expectation, the splendor of courtly life, the inevitability of political maneuvering, and the heavy mantle of sovereignty he was expected to bear long before he was ready. Yet even as a young man, he felt a strange emptiness beneath all the ceremony, a longing for something that could not be found in the comforts of royalty. Far across mountains and valleys, in a land known for its serene beauty and steadfast people, lived Shirin, the Armenian princess who had become the center of Khosrow's emotional world. Shirin was not only beautiful, though her grace and features inspired countless songs and stories, but also strong in her moral integrity, thoughtful, resolute, and unwavering in her principles. Unlike the courtly gossip that depicted her as a mere dream figure, Shirin embodied true personal strength, a woman who knew what she wanted and insisted on her dignity, even before those whose adoration for her knew no bounds. Their first connection was forged not with words, but with sight and imagination. Tales of Shirin's beauty and virtue reached Khosrow's ears long before they met in person. When they finally encountered one another, it was like thunder in a clear sky, two hearts recognizing with startling clarity what they had been unconsciously seeking. But the path of love was neither direct nor simple. Before Khosrow could fully understand his feelings, duty and circumstance intervened. To reclaim his throne, he entered a politically expedient marriage with Mariam, the daughter of the Byzantine emperor, a union strategic in nature, but devoid of the fiery passion his heart held for Shirin. At the same time, another figure emerged whose devotion would test the boundaries of love in a profound way. Farhad. Farhad was a humble yet remarkable man, a master stone carver living in the mountains, dedicating his life to sculpting and working with rock. When he saw Shirin, he fell deeply in love with her, an intense, selfless love that was unaffected by status, wealth, or ambition. His devotion was pure and unwavering, and he was willing to endure any hardship to win her heart. Khosrow, himself in love with Shirin, grew uneasy and proud upon learning of Farhad's loyalty and passion. To remove the obstacle, Khosrow set Farhad a seemingly impossible task. If he could carve a great water channel through the mountains so that Shirin could access its water, then Shirin would be his. Farhad, driven by boundless love, labored tirelessly, day and night, cutting through stone and mountain without pause. He created vast tunnels and channels, each strike of his chisel a testament to his devotion and love. Yet in the end, Khosrow deceived Farhad cruelly, telling him that Shirin had died, hoping to break his spirit. When Farhad received this news, he could no longer bear life and tragically died, a sacrifice that became one of the most poignant symbols of loyalty and pure love in Persian literature. Meanwhile, Khosrow and Shirin remained in contact through letters, glances, and heartfelt confessions that shaped their bond. Though their path was full of trials, misunderstandings, and pride, Shirin remained true to her standards. Love must be worthy of her heart, not merely claimed by a man of status or power. Ultimately, after all trials and struggles, Khosrow and Shirin married in a ceremony worthy of their union. For a short while, they found happiness and peace, yet life, as always, brought complexity and tragedy. Khosrow's son, from his marriage to Mariam Shiruye, driven by jealousy and ambition, seized the throne, murdered Khosrow, and left Shirin to face profound grief. In the end, Shirin chose death over a life without the one she had given her heart to, joining Khosrow in passing, a testament to a love that endured beyond life. Khosrow and Shirin is not merely the story of two lovers. It is a sweeping meditation on desire, commitment, and the tension between passion and reason. The steadfast dignity of Shirin, Khosrow's restless spirit, Farhad's tragic devotion, and Shiruye's destructive envy all reveal facets of the human heart. And so, as we bring this exploration to a close, we remember Khosrow and Shirin not just as legendary figures of Persian romance, but as deeply human symbols of love and endurance. Their story invites reflection on passion, responsibility, choice, and consequence, and the lasting power of integrity in the face of longing. May it inspire you to carry these lessons gently into your own life and to recognize that while love can illuminate life's nights, the clarity and understanding that follow shape a life fully lived. Thank you for joining me on this journey into Khosrow and Shirin. Until next time, keep reading, reflecting, and remembering that every story, joyful or tragic, carries lessons we can carry into our own lives.